Renner Watterson and I teach 3 courses for SACI. One of them is Early Renaissance Art. It's actually late medieval and early Renaissance art. We begin with the reawakening of the arts after the year 1000 in architecture, sculpture, and painting in Florence, Pisa, and Siena. And this is the class that actually does the most on site of all the classes that I teach here, because Florence, of course, is famous for the early Renaissance, and so almost everything that we study you'll be seeing on site in either in a museum or actually in churches or palaces. And so we also do 4 field trips that are required for this class. A kind of background field trip to the Renaissance, to Ravenna, where we look at early Christian art, and then field trips to Pisa and Lucca, and to Siena and San Gimignano, also to Assisi, Arezzo, San Sepolcro, Monterchi, and Urbino, which was a great center for the Renaissance in the golden age of Lorenzo the Magnificent. It's a parallel culture. I would say they would certainly have a good grasp of the whole early Renaissance, and also the culture that produced it, because the art is inseparable from the culture, the philosophy, the poetry, the history. It's a mirror of that. In fact, it's one of the things that I find most interesting about art history, that it's not just a history of style, but it's also a history of culture. It really gives you insight into what life was like in that very important period of Florentine history. Plus acquaints you with some of the greatest art produced in Italy in the 15th century and before.